Alright, I've cut my potatoes up into about 1/2-inch pieces, left the skin on, and I'm going to put in some lemon juice. Just a couple tablespoons. Put on some olive oil, some salt, pepper, of course. And I chopped up half of the herbs, the sage, thyme, tarragon, and rosemary. I'm going to sprinkle that right on top. I'm going to wrap it up. It's 3 o'clock. I want to eat around 5, so I'm going to go ahead and fire up the grill. The trout won't take more than probably 10 minutes, but the potatoes probably take about an hour to an hour and a half. So I'm going ahead and lighting up my Weber cube. And I'm just going to place some of the coals around it here. I don't want to get it raging too high. I probably want to cook this fish and the potatoes about 350, 375. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes. It's up to about 205. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I'm just going to put my foil packet of potatoes directly on the grill and shut it back down. I thought I'd go ahead and take a few moments of your time to show you some other beers I've been drinking this summer. I've mentioned to you in the past the St. Arnold Summer Pilsner, just phenomenal beer. I went up to Boston for about a week and I was introduced to the Harpoon Summer Beer. It's a Kolsch, just awesome, awesome beer. And I just discovered this Rar & Sons out of Fort Worth, Texas. They call it the Rars Blonde. And it also is just awesome. I love it. It's one of my new favorites for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the category with these other two. But these have been my beers of this summer and they're all just awesome. Okay, I've just taken my 1.25 pounds of Steelhead Trout out of the refrigerator. And since we were reviewing some beer, I've got to mention one of my favorite beers in the world, Steelhead Extra Pale Ale from Mad River Brewing Company. It's just wonderful beer as well. Out of Humboldt County, California. I used to live out there. But I can't buy it out here in spring, so maybe one day I'll get lucky. Alright, I'm going to put some olive oil on each side, even on the skin side. Rub it down. Salt and pepper. Flip it over. Same deal. Nice sea salt. Good pepper. And I'm going to take the other half of my herb mixture. And I'm going to sprinkle it all over the top. Okay, now I'm going to take out my plank. It's been soaking for 2 hours. As you can see, it's kind of burnt up. I've already used it one time. I can get a few uses out of each one of these. And I'm going to place my trout directly on top. I just came outside to find that my grill is holding steady at 350 degrees. I did, in the meantime, move my potatoes up to this upper grilling rack that comes with the Acorn grill. At this point, I'm just going to place my trout and plank directly over the heat. Close it down. Alright, I don't think you can see it on the video, but there's a nice smoke coming out of the grill right now from that plank. It's been 10 minutes, about 2 or 3 minutes after I've put the fish on, it started smoking away nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and burp it. I'm going to open it up. Move this to the side. And just take a peek. Test its doneness. Done. Opaque in the center. Just going to lift it off. Place it on my cutting board. And I'm just going to take the potatoes off. Put them in a bowl. Shut the grill down to save the coals for another day. I switched my metal tongs out for a nice delicate wooden spoon because I don't want to rip the foil. And some of these may have stuck to the bottom. We're about to find out. Let's dump them out. So these have been on for almost 2 hours. I pulled that fish off right at 5 o'clock. I put these on I think at 3:15. They're all coming out nicely. The olive oil and lemon juice kept it moist enough that they didn't stick to the foil too much. I've had that problem in the past. There you have it. Season it to taste. Should be good. Some people eat the skin, some people do not. Around here we do not. So I'm going to go ahead and take it off the skin. I'm going to slip my spatula right underneath. There we have it. Place it right on my cutting board. Yes, indeed.